Never leave your backpack in the middle of the walkway of desks where your teacher walks, because it's a tripping hazard, not only for your teacher, but other students as well. Hello, everybody. It's Mena. Welcome back to my channel. Or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for a while. Sorry, it's going to get me used to saying that because unfortunately I am not working at all right now. Long story. I'm just going to change my intro for a while. So anyway, today I have another story time, and it's going to be a Knit With Me story time. And today's Knit With Me story time is going to be the time my teacher was walking down the aisle of desks and she tripped over one who had left over someone's backpack that they had left in the walk aisle of the row of desks. So this is a story about how my teacher was walking as she was teaching, and then she tripped over someone's backpack that was left right in the walkway instead of like hung on the back of the chair like normal students would. And she was not too happy about that and almost tripped. Spoiler alert. And this is a story just to teach you guys, when you have your backpacks or any type of bag that you bring to school, you need to hang it either on the backpack rack or whatever, the hooks that you can put your backpack on the wall if you're in elementary school, or if you're in middle school and you have to hang your backpack on the desk. I mean, not the desk, the chair on the desk. You have to do that in order to keep your teacher from tripping. And it's just kind of like a safety hazard if you leave your backpack in the walkway in the row of desks where your teacher is walking, because they could trip and get hurt. So always just be careful and pay attention to where you leave your backpack. So I'm gonna get started, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this all started about 18 or 19 years ago. I was in the 7th grade. I was either in my 4th period class, which was math, or my 5th period class, which is English. Just to clarify with you guys so nobody gets confused, I had the same teacher in for a while for both math and English. But later on, I had a different English teacher. So I had the same teacher for both math and English. It was one of those two classes. I forgot which one it was. And I was sitting in class. My teacher was teaching the class, and she was walking down the aisle row of desks. She wasn't like walking row back and forth. She was walking down the aisle of the desks. I think she was checking to make sure everybody was doing their work or something. I'm not sure what she was doing, but she was walking, and then one kid, I don't know why this kid did this, he left his backpack in the way where my teacher could trip. So then all of the he or she, I think it was a boy. Yeah, it was probably a boy. He leaves his backpack right in the middle of right down in the middle of the aisle where my teacher is getting ready to walk. And I guess he just forgot to hang it on his chair like the back of his chair like all the other students did. And my teacher trips over the backpack. Luckily, she didn't fall on the floor. She ended up just catching herself on the desk. And my whole class starts laughing, except for me. I was like, oh dear, are you okay? And my teacher didn't say anything. I just kept quiet because she didn't look too happy from when that person had left his or her backpack down the aisle where she tripped. The rest of my class laughs. My teacher is very irritated, and she tells this kid,
"Put your backpack away, blah, blah, blah. You shouldn't have left it in the aisle where I could have tripped, or yada, yada, yada. You need to be careful, and yada, 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 yada."
So the kid, after my teacher says this to the kid, he or she picks up their backpack and Okay, he picks up his backpack and hangs it on the back of his chair. And then she has a confrontation with him about how it's irresponsible of him to be leaving his backpack in the middle of the walkway where she tripped, and then how other people could trip over it. And she tells him that is not okay. And if it happens again, she was going to send him to the office or something, or give him a detention. I don't remember what else she said, but I remember her being very irritated with this kid. So then my teacher looks irritated with everybody, and everybody stops laughing. And so once everybody stopped laughing, my teacher had to tells the whole class that they need to stop leaving their backpacks in the middle of the aisles where she walks, because they are leaving it as a tripping hazard for her. And then everybody keeps quiet and listens to my teacher. And sorry, my ball of yarn fell off on the ground. Anyway, so my teacher tells everybody that they need to start being aware of where they leave their backpacks, because it's becoming a tripping hazard, not only for her, but other students as well. Well, and then everybody just picked up their backpacks and check to make sure all their backpacks were hanging on the chair instead of like sitting in the middle of the aisle, or they were underneath their desks in the basket or something. And so then the teacher wouldn't trip. So the moral of the story is you should never leave your backpack on the side side of the rows of the desk where your teacher is walking, because they can and will trip over a backpack, and it can be quite hazardous, or other people can trip over it. And it's just never a good thing, because backpacks are really big, and then it's just very easy to step on things and maybe break them that is in your backpack that you don't want broken. And it's just, you never ever want to leave your backpack in anywhere where people are stepping or walking, because they can and will trip over it. And it's just never a good thing to leave your backpacks on the floor or on the ground or anywhere, because they either could get stolen or people can trip over them, and it's a hazardous thing. So that was the story about how my teacher tripped over another student's backpack. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Well, almost tripped over another student's backpack. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe.